We're good to go.
Alright, with Strays getting a little bit of a break to rest, seems even then there isn't a dull moment. They were almost caught by a new slime that spit out runes, but they were able to get out with no casualties. After collecting Squall's bag, the party was offered audience with a keystone if they wished. After grabbing passes and gear, the party then split in half, with Snowy and Deli going with Rathold to meet the Silvertooth clan, while Alicia, Fangs, and Diana went to go look for and meet Hermes. Now, with a plan in one team's hand and a bunch of sandwiches soon in the other, it's time to see what the Strays are gonna do. Alright, who do we start with? Someone roll me a die. God damn it.
98. We're starting off strong.
Okay. Actually, I know where I can start then. Alright. So, let me move the map then real quick. Okay. God, I hate this new system sometimes because I have to go through like 3 folders that I made. Okay. So, Fangs, Alicia, and Diana, who's kind of decided to take a nap in the bag. You end up at the door of a bistro known as Glutton's Gallery. Hold on. Let me grab her token, because I actually forgot to put her on the map. Where is... Oh, shit. I misspelled her name. I hope it is. Oh, there she is. So, walking up to you, kind of dressed... Oh, God, I forgot Dozer's just there.
At least it was like one of those mafia people who has just the most weirdest or most dangerous things flanking her.
So you come into this restaurant. It's generally pretty nicely built. It's like tiled out all the way. There's a gentleman playing the piano, kind of looking dignified as he does. And then this one woman greets you, who kind of is dressed in a more like a server attire, and is like, "Hello, y'all. My name is Darlene, and I'm gonna be your waitress tonight for Glutton's Gallery. How many are in your party?"
Fangs opens his bag, looks at the sleeping Diana. The sleeping count as 1.
That's not exactly what I'm just looking for seating, dear. I'm
Yes.
able to be eating.
Fangs pokes at the sleeping Diana. Are you going to eat?
No response.
Looks at Dozer. That looks at Alicia. Alicia, does Dozer eat?
Yeah, Dozer eats moss. And I'm kind of tweaking, so if anybody moves a little too quick, I'm gonna blow up.
Okay, so a table for 2?
I
Make
believe.
that... this thing tastes like cinnamon. Not cinnamon, but another one that goes moss, and you should probably make a table for 6.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. And she just kind of like lead you. Is there anywhere specific you want? Closer to the entrance, exit? Closer towards the back? We also have lounge seating too if you just want to kick up and relax.
Oh, there's comfortable places there. Fangs has not been able to sit comfortably for a while.
Oh god, is he gonna take up the whole fucking sofa? Just be like an actual cat?
You know what? I'm gonna roll
Yes.
for that. Yes!
God damn it. Alright, then follow me back this way towards
Zoom.
the bigger season. This is why I hate tourists in the inner city. Always got these
Those are-
people with...
Listen carefully, exactly. Keep her face in mind. So we may call our rock people in. You could call it our
Are you trying to intimidate?
rock.
Are you trying to call the rock brigade in on her, or you just like have it go through like watch her?
It's having Dozer watch her.
So you watch his
Madison.
hell. You watch his Dozer like does that fucking 2 fingers to the eye and then points at her. It's fine.
Can I roll intimidation?
Sure.
Yay.
Not even fucking 2 minutes in.
I don't know how to roll intimidation for Dozer.
Thanks. You pass out on the chair. Just roll. What's intimidation's base stat off of again?
Intimidation's based off of wisdom.
I thought it was charisma.
Or it is charisma, sorry.
Oh yeah, so roll charisma for Dozer. He doesn't look as menacing as you thought he would. It's kind of like he pokes his own eye, and like his one finger actually goes through the eye socket. But it doesn't do any damage, but it definitely like looks more funny than intimidating.
Dozer also doesn't have eyes, which is scary.
Exactly.
So he made eyes for himself, eye sockets.
He like pulled 2 gems, stuck them in his eye, and then pushed one in, and it went too far in. So it just came back out. Okay, can I start you off with any appetizers?
I am curious, but why did he call this a gallery? I believe the word gallery was for art things. Looks to, the sleeping lady in the bag for confirmation, but she's still out cold, so he just, a friend mentioned that.
Don't ask me. The owner said he wanted alliteration, and gallery sounded like the nicest thing to put.
Yes. Do you happen to have potatoes?
What kind, dear?
Baked?
Meat.
Okay. First off, we don't have any meat appetizers to start. We do have some potato wedges, at least for smaller appetizers, with some dip and cheese sauce if you want that.
That is actually quite perfect.
Not even the so-called, I believe Deli called it the bacon.
Let me tell you how hard it is to import pigs around here.
I would assume very enough.
She just kind of like shakes her head and just starts going to the back.
If anybody's looking at her like the most pitiful eyes possible. Which doesn't quite work because of his large panther. Like,
Roll me a fucking, I guess, persuasion at disadvantage.
sure.
And fangs, you should have some pork jows. It's just like bacon, but bacon and deeper.
Oh, you didn't roll too bad.
A 12. Look, there, finding bacon ain't exactly hard. It's just, I'll have to look through some of the warehouse. If I find something, I'll get it, but there ain't no promises.
That's fine. Long as you attempted.
Yeah. Also, can both of you, what's both of your passive perceptions?
16.
Sam?
I don't know.
It should be here. I'll look. Oh, you can focus. I didn't realize you can now focus pink tokens. Like just by right-clicking on them. Or at least I can.
No, it's just you, I think, as a DM.
Yeah. Your passive is an 8. Holy shit, your passive is good too. What the fuck? It's an 18. So it's where it says passive wisdom as your passive perception, Sam. So, yeah. Holy fuck. Why is like half our party just like perceptive as fuck? Anyway.
You
So
try to
both of
kill
you
as
can roll me
many
a
times.
perception check.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense for a rager. I just didn't think a sorcerer would have that high of a passive.
I'm
Okay.
like this. not just a wizard or mage.
Here goes my rolls. I'm pretty sure Bot's gonna die tomorrow on first session.
Fucking bot, Q, and whatever the fuck Jeebus named his shit. And Phalanx. Anyway. So, Fangs and Alicia, you see, kind of sitting, like, just chowing down through a plate of food. An individual you've seen many a time. Like, you could just immediately tell. And Fangs, from how high your passive is, that definitely smells like meat of whatever Dorsey's eating.
Human.
No, but it is rancid smelling.
Fang's still laying down on his back, relaxing on this sofa contraption thing. Just kind of waves his huge paw hand in Dorsey's direction while calling him out. Dorsey!
Let me roll. I do have to set up. Let me roll to see if they're paying attention.
That is fine.
They hear you at least, but like kind of wave back with like their mouth stuffed full.
That is fine, as long as he acknowledges.
Yeah, they seem to be at least enjoying their meal, and they like point at you, and then hold up something that you'd think would denote 1 minute, but you can't tell because it's a fucking flipper.
Fang just gives a friendly wave and then resumes his sleeping posture on the couch.
Alright, meanwhile, as your stuff is cooking, I'm just gonna go to the big map because I have not made... Oh, not that map. Did I not move the world map into here? God damn it, I did. Okay, I gotta find it now. Where's my... Oh, big map. There it is. Their flirtation big map. So, Snowy... And I'll delete him off the thing. You and Rathel and Deli are walking, and you watch it as Rathel whispers something in Deli's ear, at least passively, and she looks at you. Well, thanks for coming with. I appreciate at least some of the help.
You're welcome.
If you don't mind, I do need to talk to Deli about some things privately. It might behoove you to at least go hopefully find your friends and see if they're doing anything. Hopefully nothing bad, but...
Right. Alright.
But again, and don't worry, hopefully with this, so she kind of holds some of the map in her hands, we'll be able to go after some heads that we've been looking for.
Yep. So he just starts walking away.
Okay. You have... Alright, so you're in the district. I would like to know how you would like to... Are you just going to use your hearing, or how are you going to try to find the rest of the party?
Maybe hearing. That's kind of hard. But I do have a high perception.
Okay. No, I meant hearing. Like...
Oh, yeah.
I've now realized the error of my ways of naming it something that's based on sound.
Yeah, we'll use the hearing.
Okay.
Fangs, where are you?
Snowy, we are in something called a bistro. I don't see any beasts, but it's called Glutton Gallery, but I don't see any art. Also,
Okay.
Dorsey here.
Oh, great. Okay. Guess I'll try to find Zatzen.
Roll me survival. See how it goes. Alright, give me a minute, I gotta find a new map. This is how Snowy died in an alley. I'll just use this map.
Also, I suppose when Snowy sent that sending spell with the hearing, she probably knows that Fangs is very relaxed.
Alright. I was just about to put the fucking Yoshi Island meme song on. That's not the music I want. There we go. Alright, Snowy, it's about a little past midday. There, you can put yourself right here. And you seem to be at least a little bit lost. Especially in the inner city parts, because a lot of the taller buildings kind of, how do I put the word, kind of cut off view from anything. And after walking for about, I'd say 20 minutes, you definitely think you're not heading in the right direction, but you really can't tell. Now, what can you do?
Well, I try to find somebody and ask them for direction.
Okay, let me roll something.
Well, he did say it was a Glutton Gallery, so...
Oh yeah, I know. You can know the name of the place, but not know where it is.
True.
So, but that does help. Like, I know where Times Square is, just getting there sometimes is strange. Okay. Good idea then.
Just remember, there's always a 42nd Street.
Not wrong. Okay. Of course. God damn it. Alright. So. Snowy, on the ground, kind of slithering by, you notice a rather peculiar snake. Seems to be kind of weaving its way in and out through the city streets. What do you do? So,
Just kind of steps to the side to let it pass and goes, I bet you probably don't know what Butch's gallery is, do you?
depends. Who's that?
Someone who...
Fine young woman as yourself, past second point away. Depends how much you think it's worth. Personally, not too much. Depends on that.
And what do you want in exchange?
Oh, nothing much. Just an audience. An individual.
Well, I don't really know that many people, but we can try.
It's an audience with the one with the weird golems.
Wait, you mean, Alicia, what they call you? That really pale elf that's been following me around?
Yes, that will do. That one. It strikes my interest.
Okay. I can bring you to her. I'm not sure how the audience is going to go. She's, a very odd one.
I've dealt with odd ones before. It's nothing new. And if you let it, it will start going up your leg and then slowly crawling up your body to your arm. It's up to you.
So it kind of bristles a little bit and is like, well, that's very forward.
God damn it!
That's why I will spit out my teeth.
You were almost correct. You actually had to go down an alley this way. then this way, then this way. So now, one more time, roll survival, and you will have a +5 and advantage. So I'll just add that on top of whatever you roll. 20. Yeah, with this snake's help, you're able to kind of actually figure out where you're going. You seem to get lost like a few times, and it just kind of turns your head to the right way, and you are now outside the bistro. Give me 1 minute to switch back to the map. I gotta move everything back into the map then at some point. And let me get the music on. Yeah. Okay. So you are outside Glenn's gallery. There's a soft piano kind of playing in it. Seems a lot more comfortable compared to a lot of this place that tend to breathe like a lot of hostility. I can use words. This place seems a little bit more calm, relaxing. Well, I should open these doors near there.
Alright, thank you. So keep it.
No problem at all.
There she is, again. Talking? Weird one.
Fine. I have a feeling I'm about to get blown up either way, so... It's one of many familiars that seem to dot the land, so if it gets blown up, it's fine. It slowly starts making its way over.
Why do I feel like I've met them before?
I don't think... I'm trying to remember to think if I would have ever met. Well, probably, but like in passing more than anything. The snake kind of cuddles up there. Darlene comes back with the plate of potato wedges and cheese. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was another coming. Can I get you anything to start off?
Let's see. Some chips and guacamole, and let's go with something fruity to drink.
Mixed or they're on the rocks or not, actually?
On the rock.
I'm so far from home.
I'm sorry, what was that? Let me see it.
I'm so far from home.
You never had guacamole?
Guacamole?
Oh my god. Anything else? She kind of whispers to you, Snowy.
No, maybe patience, but I don't think that's on the menu.
Considering half the people that come in here, you'd be surprised what's on the fucking menu. I listen to that. Hello, Miss Golem Fancy. As you watch Alicia as the snake starts talking in common. Ma'am?
What?
The snake is addressing you. This funny individual is addressing you.
No, I wasn't listening to the snake. I just kind of saw like something crawl around Dozer's butt and just kind of ignored it. I reach out to grab it.
Okay. Well, since you're willing, it's gonna crawl onto your arm.
Yes, that was the plan.
Okay. Sorry. Something went down my throat the wrong way. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it right here. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet your acquaintance.
Is it?
You're definitely one of the others. that I haven't met yet or had the pleasure of talking to. You seem a little odd.
Odd being never. Never. Normal. See, I'm Elf. I have a rock friend and bodyguard, and I'm sitting across two cat people. And there's a small child in the tavern, in that chair, gulping down slop. Basically, I'm normal.
Not exactly what I was referring to. More so the thing on your wrist. As he kind of points out the clockwork thing that's kind of tied to your arm.
What arm is it on? I'm looking at my right one.
Oh my god.
I see my sleeve.
Do you not have your thing on for your golem?
No, I do, but it's on my lip.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Fangs is looking very lazily at the snake. Looks over to Stone. He's like, I feel like I met this one before, but I'm very tired now all of a sudden.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Just allow me a second to inspect it, if you don't mind. What are you gonna do, Alicia, if you let it?
What are you going to do to it? I kind of like my rock buddy being around.
I'm not going to take it, Miss Alicia. More so just going to inspect it. I tend to be a curator of oddities and odd people, so I'm just curious on its inner workings.
Okay, you can inspect my golem prints.
He's a fine specimen, though he seems to be missing a few pieces here and there.
We had a very real time. It's
That we did. We escaped at the elemental plane of water and a dire situation with a gardener.
God, interesting. As if you think, like the eyes flash, then Alicia, because you're so close, and like from a red haze to a blue, and then back through that red haze. We'll have to keep that in mind.
Alright, can I raise up the snake?
You want to riz up the snake?
Yeah, there we go. I'll find out more.
How? Explain.
Okay, well, the snake was on my arm,
Okay.
and then we opened my bag.
Okay. Hey, where's it going?
I opened one of my tofu packs,
Oh my
and I
god.
offer it to you.
Oh my god. Give me a minute to think on this.
I don't think I touched your name until it's a cube of tofu.
Well, I myself am Slather, and this is the familiar. Though if you wish to feed it, go right ahead, though I don't know how it will enjoy the tofu.
Well, it's a snake, so I'm assuming it won't enjoy it, but seems like a cute little color.
Oh my god. Let me roll something. Waiting till I hear the word, the tofu is poisoned and it dies.
No, the tofu is not poisoned.
It will open its jaw, kind of unhinging, akin to like a snake, and almost ready to accept the tofu.
Yes, and then I flip the tofu in its mouth.
And then it looks... I don't want to make you roll for it, but it does look... So you guys all have seen like when a snake like snaps at like a rat or anything, at, like at that speed, but you just watch as the snake like jumps at the tofu, almost aggressively, and then kind of just catches it. I do appreciate this. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, what brought you all the way up here?
As I said, usually my market and I have a procurement of goods, and this area tends to be flowing with either idiot people or rare magical goods. Leave more.
Right.
And as such, may I still look at your wrist? I didn't want to.
Yes, you may inspect them.
Okay, let me roll. Looking sluggish. Be an advantage. Nature. That's fine. Right there, it is sleeping like a bed. She included it. Probably. As he kind of looks over your watch for a briefest moment and like runs his tongue around it, you watch as like the forked tongue goes into smaller grooves. You hadn't noticed as much because you didn't look into it. And as he kind of pulls his tongue out, it's like, seems there are pieces missing.
Yes, there are pieces missing. This was a bit of a family heirloom at one point, and let's just say the trip has not been kind to it.
More
But
specific. Sorry.
even before, there was missing pieces, and I took it with me. So I do not know its exact origin or how it may have looked complete, but this is all that remains as far as I know.
Well, that's the thing. The pieces it's missing are holy in nature, or at least they seem to be from what they radiate from what's left of the essence in these holes. Or in these divots.
I have figured we've had an encounter with a very peculiar crystal, and I decided to insert one by curiosity. So I presume there is some divine to what this was made out of at one point.
Well, if you come across any oddities or any of those rare gems, I would like to speak for myself, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course. I'll keep channel open with you.
And he watches it kind of coughs up where the tofu was, and a small card comes out. Let me see if I still have the fucking image from forever ago.
You should still have it.
Yeah, it should be in treasures, I think. Deck of illusion. I don't actually. Damn, where'd it go? I'll lose it. I'll probably put it somewhere else. Oh, wait. Can't find it. Either way, you see a business card that just says Bazaar. No. If you wish to contact me, just simply light the card ablaze. And then it will open a portal to where you can meet my more refined self.
Will do.
And as you watch as it does that, it then slowly starts sliding down your arm. I bid adieu to all of you individuals.
It is you, Slathers. I do not recognize the snake here. I recognize the card.
One of a few familiars who go out and about, as I cannot retain my full form, at least on your plane of existence. bed and have a nice night, all of you.
I thought it was day still. He kind of looks around.
It's midday, so as he starts to slither out.
Fangs looks over to Sony. Why do they keep saying it's night when it's not yet sundown?
Snakes, you can only see in black and white.
There's reasons, plus it's probably dark out where Slather is.
Hopefully he doesn't have to deal with vampire problems.
As you saying that, Snow, what's your passive? Yours is also high too, right?
Yeah, mine is pretty high. Let me check. Passive is 20.
16,
What the
18,
fuck?
and 20. There we go.
I think fucking the only one that has a bad passive is fucking Deli. But I think Diana's is like a 17. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
We just need a 19 to complete that full straight.
I think Deli's like a 10, so maybe it was observing of it close. As you state that, all of you can roll me, as someone mentioned, Le Vampire.
Well, I made sure not to
All
say
you
too
can roll me
loud, but
perception.
okay.
I know. But
Makes sense.
okay, Fangs, too tired. Alicia, you were at least distracted. Snowy, you barely catch as the word vampire escapes. Fangs' mouth as Darlene's kind of going over, like just a slight twitch of fear coming off of her, and then just kind of stops for a minute, and then like puts on again that fake, very happy-go-lucky kind of smile. Here's your drink then, and your chips and guac, and she'll like put it on a small table that's right next to you.
Thank you.
I forgot to ask, what are all you doing up in the upper district? Normally tourists stay towards the lower half, so quite curious. You don't seem like the fiscal type, so I'm assuming it's something else.
Some things that food for food. You, me, you, we, you, potato wedge.
Okay.
Some friends had other things. We were waiting for them.
Oh, also, sorry, because I forgot to add. You also do notice when she puts on that fake smile, she kind of like brushes her hair in a way to like cover her neck. With the 19. Forgot to add that. You're the only one that would have noticed that.
She puts the chips down, she's close enough. So I whispers. Having a problem with a neck biter?
No, what are you? I'm good old Darlene, just serve food. You kind of like watch your eyes like just dart back and forth. Now, what can I get you all for an entree?
Fangs looks over to Snowy, then to Alicia, then back to Snowy. What is his entree? Is this a person?
Entree means the main part of the meal. Things.
We have sandwiches. We got soups. We got a few other things. We also have a soup of the day, which is a vegetarian, or for those that are more of the fanged incline, we have blood duck soup? Again, she seems kind of stuttery at that last bit. But we have it.
I am. Is there no meat?
We could have sandwiches with a decent amount of meat. This is even though it's a nicer establishment, it's a smaller establishment, mostly focusing on sandwiches and other things to complement it. Hence the term of a bistro. Have you never been to one?
No. I was under the impression that this bistro had beasts and whatnot.
Dear, that's a hunting range. This is not that.
Yes, I came from the far south.
Oh, okay then.
There's like a long, somewhat unnerving stare for a brief moment, and Fangs looks left and right again. Right, so is there any... I believe the term of it was poultry.
We got some... Oh, God. I think what they recently imported. We got some turkey, some rock, some other stuff. Not to be confused with actual rocks, but Rock the Bird.
You beat me to it. Shoot. I wanted to make a joke out of that.
Yeah, like the moment she saw your face when she said rock, she's like, fuck, I know this one. Just hands Fangs a sandwich full of rocks.
Thank you. Alright, so Fangs pausing for a moment hearing about this. I'm interested in this rock creature that looks forward to Dozer, but it's not rocks.
No, a rock is a bird. R-O-C. I think that's actually how you spell it.
Yes. It's a very large bird, about 20 feet tall.
I could feed an entire village.
Yes.
I must at least hunt one of these for my village.
Would you like that then, to try it?
Yes.
And for the two of you,
I'll take a Reuben Mom's marble.
alright. And for you, miss? Looks at Alicia. What kind of sandwich?
We got the vegetable sandwiches.
We got veggie patty, we have the Garden's Delight, which is just chock full of all kinds of other stuff. Sadly, we couldn't get any tofu or the like, but
We get 2 veggie sandwiches. Veggie patty sandwiches.
okay, I'll put that on the menu. And super salad for all y'all.
I do not eat vegetables.
I will take
Ew.
salad.
Salad. House dressing?
Sure.
I will try this soup thing, this duck soup you mentioned.
Alright, Fangs, we're getting blood duck soup.
He doesn't quite understand. He also hasn't said his name was Fangs on Blades yet, but he just heard Fangs and like, oh, soup made for me, okay.
Have you ever actually had blood duck soup? It's a bad Polish thing. No.
As a player,
All they do... Yeah.
I tried it once. I regretted it. So I'm going to make
Yeah.
Fangs regret it.
It's nasty.
No,
Oh,
you're
it's
you're,
fake,
you're going to get exactly my reaction from Fangs as Fangs.
Alright. You, ma'am, soup, salad. Look at you, Alicia.
I'm okay.
Alright. I will get those in a minute. watch as she kind of does a pepper and step. And Dorsey has just finished eating and then waddles over to the rest of you. Hello!
Hello, Dorsey. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I just had a big meal and it was really good.
So nothing for the evolution yet.
No, not yet. Mom said it was time to come home soon, so I was going to go there next. It's also been a while since I've come home and I get to tell her everything I've learned. All the people I've met, and everything.
Oh, that's good.
That and if the revolution goes well, I can convince Mom to join the revolution.
Is she opposed to the revolution?
I wouldn't say she would be opposed. I just haven't been home and looks at Flipper that to be a watch. About 50 years?
Fangs, you all just see Fangs tilt his head slightly to the left as he's calculating that. Wait, you're older than I am. Much older, actually.
I am? Just like a look of like pure confusion.
I have yet to hit my second decade of winters.
What? Just like a look of confusion.
I have not yet hit 20.
Oh. Well, you're still a young person.
I thought you were younger than me.
Is it because I give off an air of superiority?
No, not quite. More of youthfulism.
Youthful optimism.
So I am curious as
Did
to...
you? Sorry, go ahead.
Also, Fangs then adds, though I am curious, your mother has called you back home.
Well, that was her plan for roughly about every 50 or so years to fill her in on everything that I have learned, and considering she is nowhere near the end of the cycle for the next, how do I put this? She called it something very fancy, but I can't remember. Hold on. As you watch as Dorsey just strains, like kind of like things, and you think they're gonna pop a blood vessel. Wow, they strained their head really hard.
Well, seeing Dorsey struggle, Fangs goes and adds, no need to worry about it too much. I am just curious since to be away from your own child, or at least family, for that long, I cannot imagine it.
Mother calls it a spiritual journey, to be able to learn from the world and what the world has to offer, if I were to somehow take her place. Though, if I were to take her place, that would mean she would have to be killed.
Now you just see the pupils get really small as Fangs is picking up on that. That sounds horrible.
It is tradition. And when I take over, I will read for about 300 years, and then I will die for the next successor.
Now you see Fangs turn his head to the right now. He's just trying to figure this out. I suppose I cannot argue since that is tradition, but I don't know why I feel it is sad in its own way.
I mean, it is not sad. Does one get sad when... what was the analogy that Mother would always use? Does one get sad when the oceans start to dry up from the ages of time? Life is simply just a journey, and sometimes we reach the end of it. And sometimes it's planned out for us, and other times it is a mystery.
Okay, so things got way too deep for some place that I just ordered a Reuben at.
What is a Rubinat? It sounds like you're going to be eating a gemstone.
Fangs, I'm going to introduce you to a very, very delicious sandwich. So don't you worry.
Right. I am curious about this duck soup that the other one was mentioning.
Makes me want to try black pudding too, which I really don't.
Do you have sensitive nose? No.
You don't mind if I sit with you, at least for a little bit?
Fang straightens up, offers a seat. Because he was basically lounging all over the sofa.
When it gets deep at 3 a.m., Dorsey's fucking on something. I love Dorsey. Probably my favorite meme character. Alright, yeah. And she just looks at Dorsey. Ew. Alright.
Fangs looks at Fangs looks at Dorsey, looks at the lady, looks at Dorsey, looks at her again. Did something happen?
This one tends to eat out most of our stuff. You watch Dorsey kind of gets that kind of innocent look. I only do it because I am hungry. And then Darlene just looks at him like, I'm watching you.
Yes, I recall the one time you ate that spam. You ate it can and all.
I didn't need to know that, but thank you. And she sets down at least the salad to start. I'll have the sandwiches out in a minute. So you got your salad. Here's the house dressing. Balsamic vinaigrette, so I hope you don't mind.
No, that's a good choice.
And Fangs, you see a soup that is a dark red. Shit is fucking nasty. I cannot express that enough. Above table.
I know as a player, because I also happened to have a similar experience. So when I heard duck soup, I was like, oh, it shouldn't be too bad. And then I realized what I ordered.
No, you're drinking essentially the neck blood of a duck.
Like I said, this was years ago when I was vastly younger. Fangs looks at it, sniffs it, takes a quick look at it. Just like how a cat would lap up some cream for a brief second, see if it's actually all right to eat. And I'm just gonna roll me a con save for a second to see if he stomachs that in. He does well enough. Starts. He has probably the most confused look on his face. This is extremely salty.
Oh, that's because that's actual blood. What they do is they take an animal's neck, or a duck's neck, considering what you ordered, snap it, pour it into a bowl, refrigerate it, and then serve it, with a little bit of preservatives added.
So they do not broth it, they don't add seasonings to this.
That is 100% mostly blood outside of a little bit of salt.
Fangs very politely just passes the duck suit to Dorsey. Unfortunately,
Just watch. Go ahead.
Fangs just says, unfortunately, this somewhat reminds me of the blood pits of the Red Claws all of a sudden.
Okay. And you just watch as, like, their mouth unhinges to a disgusting degree that shouldn't be human, and it just dumps all the soup into it like a trash can, and then it just kind of closes back up again.
Nothing wasted. As Fangs just takes the bowl back.
Oh, you watch as other guests are just looking in abject horror. What the fuck just happened?
I'm looking in abject horror. I mean, this is...
Fangs already saw this, so he's used to it now.
I want to get Fangs up to the tofu.
Fangs just looks at Alicia. You do recall seeing him do this back at the arcade.
I don't, and I wish I didn't, but now I do. And it's engraved in my memory once again.
Glad to be of service to remind you of Dorsey's peculiarities of eating.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that eating. I'd call that as just a walking trash can.
As I said, no food went to waste.
Yeah, maybe we could play it.
No, the bowl's still there. They like kind of like tip the saucer and then just put it back down. They're not animals. They have standards.
I don't know about that.
Rude. Are you enjoying your time in the Upper District? I'm sorry I couldn't go with you to help, but I got caught to a few things, and with what happened at the arcade, I got very sad.
Wait, what happened in the arcade?
Looks at Alicia.
Fangs looks at Alicia too now. Very confused.
Yeah, everybody look at Alicia.
What did I do?
Fuck, I forget. I know you, like, slapped Dorsey or something to that degree, because it's been a minute.
They were playing the bop 'em kind of game, and she just went all out.
No, I didn't.
It's fine. I got bopped on accident by her. I don't think she meant it.
Ah.
No, I didn't do anything.
Vangs looks at Alicia again. I don't know, you tend to do a lot of things that we can't keep quite a list of. As he point,
I certifiably did not do anything this time.
I am just slightly recalling the one time I was singed a little bit.
Yeah, but that was in heat of combat. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
So it says that place called the gift shop.
Oh, okay. I can see where this is going. Okay. I am fine. Hopefully Alicia and I are still friends. I hope. As you watch the thing you call a walking trash can just look at you with like the most sincere eyes.
I am unfazed.
What?
I'm unfazed, completely stoic to my gun. I did nothing. I
Fangs
can't
also
remember it. I did nothing.
Fangs also joins Dorsey on the sincere look of question. And then just adds to Dorsey, I suspect Alicia just has hard time talking to people. Well, I have hard time communicating things since I don't know much about this technology.
Technology.
This is a good sandwich.
I love the fact that Snow is just like, I can't deal with this.
I mean, there was a reason why Rackle sent us three alone and not to the meeting with the werewolves.
You know, while we're here, I think we should play a little game. As I pull out my sketch patch.
Your what?
Sketch patch.
Oh my god, I forgot you had that.
A small board that can perfectly sketch out one thing at a time.
This was one of the most mistaken items I have given you, but it is funny.
Oh no.
What are we going to play?
We are going to play What in God's Name Am I Holding?
Oh my god. Alright, I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. So quick bio, then we'll play this fucking game that's gonna be horrible.
I'll be right back.
Roger that.
That makes snowy spring hotter with a temperature.
Oh boy, that'll be an interesting one. Okay, and back. What did I miss?
Basically what Alicia wants to play is he's whispering something to the sketch coach to draw, and we have no idea what it is.
Uh-oh.
And we have to guess. And how many guesses do we get?
One. And if you don't get it right, you detonate.
Oh, I don't want to detonate. Not since the last time. Oh, okay. If you want to do it, then go way ahead.
I am confused. What is the rules of this thing?
Alicia wishes to say something into that weird device she is holding. And then once she says it, we have to guess or we explode.
Why the explode part?
That's what she said.
Alright, I will take the gamble then.
Alright, so did you whisper into it?
Uh-huh.
Is it a walk?
No.
Oh.
Is it Dorsey?
Hold on, I have to roll something.
Oh.
Oh. Well. So, this is gonna be funny. This won't do any damage, but it is gonna be funny. So, Alicia, you said if they get it wrong, they explode, correct?
Yep.
You watch as Dorsey starts rumbling and like smoke starts pouring out, and then immediately you just watch as they just kind of burst everywhere.
What the literal fuck just happened?
Dorsey! Fangs looking up and down. Lisa, what did
Just
you
so
do?
you know, just so you know, like their wall is covered with like blood and stuff, and it's just exploding like a pinata. I think I broke Sam with that. I actually broke Sam. Holy fuck.
Okay. Fang, it's your turn. You know the consequences.
I can't. That was great. You're muted, by the way, Miser.
I know, I had to. I had to mute myself a little bit.
I assume you were laughing too hard at that.
I was. I just have one question. Is
Go
Fang
ahead.
Yeah.
is Fang covered in blood too now?
Yeah, pretty much everyone. I guess in like a 10-foot radius. Hold on, from Dorsey. So, yeah, Zoe would have also hit you too. So you're just eating your sandwich as they're playing a game and you just got hit by blood.
I have a question. Would, considering the statures and everything, would Fang's larger body actually take most of the blood brunt?
Probably, but like Snowy would definitely feel like a raid, kind of like a soft raid feel on her.
Fangs again looks at Alicia. Alicia, what did you do?
I did nothing. I just named the game.
But that's Dorsey.
Yeah, they're just playing a game. If you guess wrong, you explode. You combust. You auto-disintegrate. You do what Dorsey did, but, bigger. It's bigger.
Fangs is slowly reaching to the black razor.
Let me roll something then real quick. fucking god. So, this is gonna be funny because none of you all have seen this yet. But as Dorsey, as the blood that is covering you, it starts moving and shimmering, and kind of starts to. I'm gonna put this reform, and then let me put them back down. Where are they? There we go. You watch as all the blood that was on the wall starts retracting, and then just kind of forms, almost like in a weird way, starts to reconform and texturize itself, and then he's back on the couch with Dorsey. I don't like that game. It stinks.
Yeah, Fang looks at Dorsey, looks at Alicia, looks at the walls, looks back at Snowy, then looks back at Dorsey, lets go of the Black Razor, starts patting him. Are you all... Wait, I just saw you explode.
That is a defense mechanism from time to time that I can do, but then I get very tired after doing it and reforming.
He does look very confused. I thought Alicia blew you up.
What were you gonna say, Snowy?
I've seen a lot of shit in my days. And that did not top it.
Is it like in top 5 or 10?
What you're saying is we need to do bigger.
What I'm saying is you need to stop this game before it gets blood.
Alright, fine. Anybody down for some cards?
What the fuck? I hate that you're throwing a Bochi gift there. Hate it.
Fang's just like... He still has not stopped touching Dorsey to see if all of his parts are more or less still there.
Yeah, they seem to be well put together.
Like, besides his warband, Dorsey's probably, like, second creature outside of warband that he's now considered a friend. So he's, like, he's actually giving a genuine, like, concerned pat on Dorsey.
Hey, thanks.
Wait, you are telling me as a defense mechanism you people don't just explode?
No, I shoot people.
No,
I cut people and stab them.
I've stabbed, I've clawed, I've done a lot of things that are a defense mechanism. Exploding is not one that is anywhere on my list.
What Snowy said.
I will keep that in mind, that your body is a weak form, and flesh is just a conduit in which to blow up. Dorsey pulls out like a small notebook from like a pouch, and then writes that down.
He just blinks for a second, looks over to Snow, he's like, I don't understand a single word he said except that we are weak.
I think he said that other people don't explode and he's a sea cucumber.
Don't excite him then.
Wait, what is a sea cucumber? Is that some sort of vegetable?
No, it's a sea creature that is, well, cucumber-shaped, and as a defense mechanism, it shits its guts all over the enemy.
That is a strange mechanism, but I think more understandable than blowing itself up and blood and guts.
I will point this out because you were covered in viscera. There was no guts. It was just purely blood.
Hmm.
Can I roll for my part 1?
For your what?
Part 1?
Sure. I've actually forgot. Wait a minute. It should be listed on it.
Yay.
Oh, fuck. One said bread. I need a D100 as well.
Me.
Okay, go ahead. Alright, give me a minute. I have to pull up my bread sheet. You get... Oh, fuck. I wrote these down, but I gotta... treasures, uncoin cloaks, bitter pipe. Oh, I do have pipe bombs written down here. Why did I not? Okay, it's 3d6 fire and 3d6 piercing. Yeah, it's already in your inventory. Don't have to worry about that. Scuba gear, fishing spear. Nice fireworks. Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot Deli has that. Really ever use that? No. Alright, so first, you get a blueberry tart.
Great.
Alright, now let me pull up the fucking D100 for bread sheet. 83. Oh, I'm gonna fuck this up and insult like 3 different cultures.
Go for it.
It's okay. French isn't a culture.
It's not French, it's Chinese.
And we're on the Chinese New Year today. Oh.
Yeah, I know. Great timing.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So, out of your bread pipe, first, you hear it kind of rumbling and kind of like push up the table and like push through it and leave a decently sized hole in it. Next, it said, if you wish to continue this bread service, please insert 2 gold. If anyone wishes to continue the subscription.
Yeah, I only got silver.
Oh yeah, because it all turned.
Snowy will keep it going.
Alright, so you put it in and out pops. So it's called Xiaobing.
Usually?
Shut the fuck up, no. It's called Xiaobing. It's just it's basically a Chinese sesame flatbread.
Oh, wait. I love that bread.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also called Ho Xiao. It's another type. And inside it's kind of covered with sesame seeds, and inside it is a kind of like a cheesy stuffing. So it's basically like an unleavened bread pocket, like a Chinese hot pocket. Is the worst way to describe it, but that'll give you a decent visualization. God bless you. And then, after all this is going on, Darlie just kind of walks around the corner and just like, what the fuck? I can't. This is what I work for.
I'm putting that champagne in my bag.
Okay. Add 1 Xiaobing, I guess, to your inventory.
And champagne with red, right? Champagne with red bean. It's delicious.
Never had it.
You will.
Alright, now that you're done, first off, hopefully exploding, right?
Do you want to see it again?
God, no! No, God,
Oh,
no.
Okay. Okay, no need to get hostile.
No, the one that's hostile here is you, Elsie. You blew up Dorsey, I think.
So true.
Bro, that is what I call a natural reaction of nature.
I'd say it's natural to Dorsey. I did nothing wrong. You are accusing me of falsehood and slander.
Christ.
But you're not slender, though. Might as well you are skinny. You need meat.
True. That's why I have 2 big rocky golems to save me.
I'm gonna just ask how the food's going, and she looks over at Snowy.
This is a good sandwich.
I'll give thank you. I tried, and hopefully nothing bad fucking happened.
Besides Dorsey exploding, I think our list of what happened will continue to increase.
Why do I feel like I get all the weird people?
I've summoned another rock person.
Oh, which rock person?
I just saw another rock person.
Is it Pebbles?
It has to be.
Oh no, I'm just asking. I'm not asking.
You can. It's if you have the spell slots, yeah.
I do, but I'm not gonna. That was like my ace.
Fair. Okay, so you summoned 2 rock people. That's cool.
I can summon a before.
But why?
Oh, there's not a lot of rock. We only do summon a wood. Or a wood golem.
That's okay. Please tell me
not
y'all
okay.
don't do anything weird.
No, the weirdest thing I've done is put a crystal inside a block.
Okay.
I was simply going to ask if the rock sandwich is ready.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. Some of the other ones were a bit harder to prepare, and she'll hand you a dish for your rock sandwich, and you'll see your veggie patty sandwich. Please.
Yeah.
Please don't do anything weird, or I don't want to have to get the owner involved. Especially after that loud-ass explosion.
I will try to keep them under control. Better.
Thank you. You watch it, she's just like shakily walking back to the kitchen. So you're telling me we cannot play the game where we all pretend to spontaneously combust? That was my favorite
Yes.
one. I don't know if I could do that again without hurting.
I think you should probably not do that again.
Most certainly not. I was worried about your safety or existence when you did that.
Aaron, don't worry. That is option 1 of 2 if something goes bad. The second option is I become a creature beyond mortal comprehension and start going crazy.
How crazy.
Would you like to have a living mind? Or your brain seen outside your body?
My brain broken.
God damn it.
I mean, considering that she summons rock and metal people, I'm sure her brain can handle it.
I don't know if you would like to see something like me, though, for that.
I did not say that. I'm just thinking that Alicia can handle it.
I mean, if you was to try.
I would prefer you just simply do not blow yourself up like that. I thought you died.
Nah, it's fine.
And Fangs was just digging into his rock sandwich. Sounds so weird saying that.
It makes it sound like you're eating actual rocks.
Uh-huh. I mean, I get it. There's also like the rock doves of our reality and everything, which end up being the goddamn flying rats of New York, but that's not here or there.
I do hope you are enjoying your stay in Abu. Or this eventual potential ruler. I just hope it will look good.
I am just annoyed by the appearance of the gardener.
The who?
Some weird thing that had ooze creatures swallowing people and trying to turn them into fertilizer.
That's disgusting.
Yes, we lost a friend, and when you blew up, we thought we lost another friend.
Huh. Wait. So you were telling me, how did she go?
She melted.
Human bodies don't just melt randomly?
No.
Well, actually, yes, they can.
Not willingly.
Yeah, not willingly, but they certainly can.
Oh. I will keep that in mind, that once again the human body perplexes me. Because he pulls out a notepad and writes more notes. Is there anything else the human body cannot do randomly from injury?
Yes, Dorsey opens sesame.
What?
Open your mouth.
Ah!
And then I throw the Pop-Tart in. Or, for legal reasons, I throw the blueberry tart in.
the nondescript labeled tart.
It's a circular piece of...
I know what a tart is.
No, I'm just trying to... But yes, I just throw it to Dorsey. I don't like blueberry.
Fuck you.
Oh, shit. And I tend to be a cranberry person myself, though, for muffins.
Tarts for me, it's usually a raspberry.
Strawberry for me. I'm basic.
Yeah, strawberry. But anyway, as they eat it. Oh, this is really good. Well, I believe it is time for me to really start heading back home.
Not a problem. You'll be safe, Dorsey.
Yeah, I should be fine as long as those with fangs aren't roaming the street. And they just start waddling. And they leave the restaurant.
Fang checks also. Is there any, like, the residue blood left on him, or did it all got off when it rejoined Dorsey?
There's probably like a small bit, but then as Dorsey leaves, it just kind of like jumps off you and does like a weird waving motion, and then it just goes back into Dorsey, kind of like a gel, like a slime almost.
You know, I went from wanting to bang a werewolf to this, and I gotta say, this has been very depressing.
I could make it worse.
Question to DM. Has Fangs ever heard of werewolves or lycanthropes before in the South?
Probably not in the South, no.
Alright, well, there goes second question.
Go on.
to Snowy. Wait, there are wolf people.
Technically, yeah, and, you see, they have a curse disease kind of thing that causes them to, during full moons, turn into, well, wolf hybrid creatures. So, like us, except, wolf. And mindless killers, usually.
Why did I not just stay in one form?
I said it's a curse or a disease. I don't know why.
That is most strange.
Well, this session went about as well as I thought it would be going.
We're fucking around at the bistro. Hey, I mean, we had an intense amount of sessions before, so...
True. I think it's funny how down to earth, but also depressing it could be in like the same breath.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I appreciate y'all coming out, and oh my god, he's finally gone. But, here's your bill. It should be about 50 gold altogether. Well, just because I want you to pay and leave. Especially that one. Looks over at Alicia.
Well, what do I do?
Looks over to Dozer.
Dozer just has a Rocky, or he just points his fist at you.
Fangs also presents his own fist.
Dozer slowly moves up and then bumps his fist into your fist and then goes back to sit down.
Fangs was over to Snowy. He says, like, is this some sort of golem greeting?
I suspect so, and am I the one who has to pay?
Dozer, like, does the empty his pockets kind of thing, because obviously he has no fucking money. Thanks, I don't know if you have money.
He never did. He was walking without a single drop of coin.
So yeah, you probably will, Moogle, because Alicia only has silver, because all her gold got turned to silver.
Trap 50 gold exclusive sandwich.
Well, it's the whole meal, so it's not just yours.
Alright.
You also have to figure that they're probably upcharging because rich districts, so might as well upcharge people. Well, why are you complaining?
Because I have to buy more pipe bombs, probably.
No,
With that amount of money, you could just buy a fucking platoon of pipe bomb throwers.
I will say this to you, DM, but in the long time, have you looked at Fangs' sheet? He has never once moved neither the copper, the silver, or the electrum, or the gold or platinum thing once.
I just didn't expect Snowy to have that much fucking money. Anyway. Alright, well, if you do come back, please don't bring your shark-wearing suit friend with you. They kind of scare me. And also, I don't want more blood to clean off the wall.
Oh no, that's not my blood.
No, yeah.
No, I fully agree. The blood thing was terrifying.
No, it was everybody was giant big game scene.
I mean, I literally thought he had quite literally exploded.
Yeah, it's just a prank. Like, it's nothing wrong. I mean, you're funny. He's fun. They're fun.
No. I do advise you, if you're going to stay in the upper district, don't do something stupid like that, at least in the streets. Because I will want some of you to not be thrown into some fun vampire shit over the night. God knows it'll only get worse. God's know it'll only get worse.
Since when were they considered fun?
That's sarcasm, dear.
Oh, thank you, because I was concerned that it wasn't. There are people who are into it. It's weird.
I don't think. Well, yeah, there are people that are into getting mind fucked, but I'd rather not. As you kind of watch her face get a little bit more stirring.
I think we should leave.
Right. Thank you for this rock sandwich, and the duck soup was not really a duck, was it?
I said duck blood soup for a reason, dear.
I missed the
Literally got
blood part.
in the title.
I missed the blood part. I thought it was just a joke.
No, quite literally, just... And then already and ain't great. You also too watch, like, she kind of does the motion of, like a knife basically going across the throat.
I was under the impression she did the neck break and let the blood slip in through there.
Either or. It works either way.
Right. It reminds me of a particular group in the South. Bad memories.
Completely. Well, I really don't understand, but
Best not.
I will keep that in mind. Half the stuff people seem to be getting into seems crazy as shit.
You have no idea.
We're
I
unfortunately
don't think I wanna have
made
an idea,
into,
dear.
and we are unfortunately been made into extraordinary ones without our permission or consent.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Fangs looks like he was looking elsewhere, then he just says it right back to her. Like, wait, what?
Never mind. Have a good day. Please don't come back. Or do. Would be a little bit more normal.
Oh, this is our normal.
In a rock suit.
I'm just not moving the token at the moment, but we are leaving though.
Yeah, no, I figured you guys are heading out the door. As you guys are heading out the door, from the gentleman at the piano just waves, "Good day and salutations to all. As enjoy, have a nice evening."
Oh, before we leave, I want to make a quick perception check to see if anyone else was watching us.
Go ahead.
Of course, I'm rolling. I'm rolling well in the RP session for.
So, yeah. So here's how I'll kind of judge it. Like, at least from the time being, it doesn't seem like anyone was watching you per se. More so, like, they see you doing some shit with Dorsey, then immediately, like, turn their heads like, I don't want to fucking deal with this. Kind of. Like, that's just the mental shift of, they're doing some dumb shit I can't be a part of, kind of thing. Basically, like...
actually talk to that thing?
It's more so they know who that thing is and they don't want to deal with that thing because they don't want to piss off mom.
Yeah.
And Fang still doesn't quite have the same clue on that. It was like, no, Dorsey's my friend, so I'm going to treat him as my friend.
Yeah, that's what happens when you talk to them. You deal with that stuff.
What stuff?
But as I said, actually, this gentleman actually steps up from his piano and kind of opens the door. Have a nice night. Do hope you do come back at some point today. Or any time at all, really.
Should Z that token? What the fuck is this guy? Oh, he's a dragon.
Dragonborn.
Okay, because the way the token looked from afar, it looked like a scarecrow or something.
That would have been funny, but no. What's up?
Oh, it did the thing where it's just constantly loading on mine.
You want me to shift you again to break it, or
Yeah.
is it good, or no?
No, I'll just restart.
Okay.
Reload.
Also, Fangs, you do remember you were invited somewhere as well since the last session.
You know how to remind the player, because player forgot.
At least you were given instructions for. Fuck, my brain's being dumb. For Hermes. Remember, because he gave him to. Instead of explaining it, because he knew that would take way too.
Oh, his home, yeah.
Yeah, his private manor.
Yeah, okay, yes. Okay, yeah. I did not write that down, oddly enough.
That's funny. I think he's the one. You're the one that he threw the mind thing into too. It was either you or Alicia.
What?
Actually, no, it was Diana, which is hilarious.
Yeah,
the guy you-
Diana got the vision stuff. Fangs was just oblivious. I'll just roll with the fact that Fangs probably heard it from Diana off the cuff and didn't really pay too much attention to it. So you'll just add to Snowy, like going, oh, right. Diana mentioned something about the Hermes person with his private manor later.
Okay.
I guess today. I couldn't quite tell since they were doing the talking without moving their mouths. And just staring at each other for a very long time.
Well, I suppose that's the place to go. So Dilly and Rathel are off doing who knows what, where.
The mating rituals, most likely.
Thank God for Fang's subtlety.
Yeah, subtlety as a rock.
No, that's in this sandwich.
Exactly. It was in the sandwich and Fangs ate it.
So, what y'all doing? As the Dragonborn gentleman basically opens the door.
Oh, yeah.
BRB, so.
Fangs looks at the Dragonborn, gives a polite nod of thank you. You have a... Well, there was already an interesting moment, so you probably missed that, so enjoy your meal.
No, you see, young boy. I'm just the owner of this establishment, and I'm just making sure you see yourselves out.
Oh.
We've always think she's a BRB.
In other words, saying they don't want us to come back. Thanks, Alicia.
Not entirely, because I do enjoy a sandwich and a show. But please just be more cautious about where you're going to blow things up. Plus, it's been quite some time since there's at least been some entertainment in here. Everyone's all stiff-necked. In more ways than one.
Okay, I'm gonna... So, Fangs is still quite young to his tribulations, but he does have divine sense. I'm gonna use it on him.
Can you ping it again?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. It's been here we go.
Divine Sense.
Oh no, it's Divine Smite. Never mind.
Smite. Alright, you want to kill the man. He did you a good sandwich, and now you must die. What a great session this is. Fang smites this fucking restaurant owner. Dorsey explodes everywhere. I couldn't ask for anything else for my one chamber.
Sorry.
Presence of strong evil. Detect location. Okay. I guess technically. So, Fangs. I'm gonna put it this way. This man, or individual, doesn't seem to give off divine or undead. But literally, almost a good amount of people in this establishment seem to be giving off the same sense that most vampires do. I guess it would technically be undead?
Yes.
Yeah, so most of the people in this restaurant, or a good portion of them, give off undead. Let me see how long 60 feet is, because I'm pretty sure that covers most of it.
You could just do this. Hold on, let me just get the ruler thing.
But this individual does not.
Line, circle. Oh, wait, he actually does hit everybody. Or at least the majority of everyone in the lower and middle para. Actually, wait. The better way to do it is this way. 60. There we go. That's the better way to do it. So I remember.
Yeah, but most of the. I kind of got stepping back a minute. Like I said, it's been a minute since we've had a lot of things that something happened in here that doesn't have, and people aren't so stiff-necked. And as Fang's your divine sense, you can kind of tell what he means by that, or at least make an assumption.
Right, so we'll be sure to not make too much of a commotion.
Paid no mind. I just need something other than playing the piano from time to time. And a bunch of, I think the term is fuddy-duddies, constantly coming in here looking for not meat. Tends to get on my nerves.
What are fuddy-duddies? That sounds like some sort of creature or farm animal to be hunted.
Do you want to explain this one to a miss, or should I?
Oh, I think it'd be much more entertaining to see you do it.
A fuddy-duddy is an individual that tends to not be very fun to be around, or is generally very annoying.
So they need to be hunted down.
Or tends to suck the air out of the room. And not in a literal sense.
Fags just goes and says, that simply affirms what my suspicion is.
No. Oh, I haven't properly introduced myself as he kind of cleans off. Subbalment. Or Balmut, rather, sorry.
Nice to meet you.
Sir Balmont?
I have his name, hold on. It's Balmut.
Oh.
It's just the accent makes it hard. Like I said, tries to ease up tension. Most of the time, he really can't. The people that come through. It's been a while since we've had at least more entertaining and living and breathing guests that aren't politically aligned for business dinners and the like. He kind of like, you watch him as he watches spit on the floor, but then he realizes the floor is too dicey and doesn't want to ruin it.
Fangs offers his hand. Fangs on blades.
It's nice to meet such strapping and at least entertaining individuals such as yourself. Definitely put some actual air back into the room.
Since most things around usually don't breathe there, looks at Dozer. But can take up space.
Dozer points at the moss and grass on his head.
I don't know if that considers breathing. You just have plants on you.
It shrugs.
The fact that these Fangs will have a conversation with a goddamn golem about this is hilarious.
As for the rest of your group, would you prefer to be nameless? I've had people like that before. Looking at Stogie at Alicia.
What?
Oh, this gentleman, this Dragonborn had introduced himself. I was wondering if you wish to be nameless or not. Or introduce yourself.
No, it kind of sucks.
It's up to you and your prerogative. Not one to ask or make you sign anything. So continue on your way then, and have a nice night.
You as well, Mr. Balmont.
Good night.
As they're leaving, and probably about 10 feet away, Fangs kind of scratches his chin. Why do I feel like the name Balmond sounds oddly familiar?
Oh.
I say there's not a lot of knowledge of dragons, so.
I was making a Belmont joke for Castlevania.
Oh, Belmont?
Yeah.
I've never heard of. God, I forgot about that for a minute.
That's why it sounds so similar right now at the moment.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, well. Debating if I want to cut it off, because there's like some generally heavier lore stuff I want to do. So, I guess for tonight, I'll just cut it there, where the party got to watch a shark explode, some other fun stuff, and yeah. I'm going to actually go last because there's something I want to talk about, so I will throw it over to tomorrow's DM, Mulu.
Yep. Tomorrow we're doing a session 0 for the new campaign. It'll be a shorter one, but might start a little bit tomorrow, but we'll see. So I'm Gothmul, and of course I play the bard here. And I don't have any socials or stuff, so Miser.
Hello everyone. This is Miser Mark. I play as Fangs on Blades, the Ranger Paladin hybrid of. Well, he lacks all the social norms of our modern society because he's in the wilds. Anyway, I'm also the DM for Into the Wildlands on every other Sundays. Thankfully, party is moving on forward. I'm gonna handle a few things. They're gonna fight their first white slod. That's gonna be a fun one. You can find my content on both Twitch and YouTube under the handle name of Miser Mark, and I guess I'll hand it over to Mariner to send us off for this early session.
God. Okay. So, I wanted to talk about this when everyone was here, but I guess this will do for now. So, I have talked about this prior with my players and the like. So, for the time being, one of the chambers is going to be on an indefinite hiatus. I thought about this for a while and was just, I don't know, not in a good headspace, at least right now, to feel like the story I want to tell is what I really want it to be. So, for the time being, one of the chambers is going to, like I said, be on an indefinite hiatus. Hopefully it'll come back, but right now I just don't know, and there's a lot of other factors that I'd rather at least not get into, but that's kind of the short and skinny of it. And yeah, so I don't know when the next time we'll see, but next time we do session, it'll be a funny number. Be a great time to come back, but for at least the moment, just at least no more for the time being. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. So I guess whenever I see you again, at least as a DM, then we'll see. And talk to everyone later. Bye.
Have a good night, everyone. Be safe and well. And to those enjoying the Super Bowl, enjoy, since we decided not to watch the Super Bowl. But that's just us.
Yeah.